Okay, guys, so moving on from our earlier discussions where I was building a 3D bar chart utilizing Zoomcharts with the capability of drilling down from one hierarchy to another, that is, from regions to the countries that are belonging to that particular region, and then coming back to my original hierarchy, and with the ability to roll over the visualization to shrink and expand the bar charts. Now, I would be progressing further as this is a zoom chart advanced combo visual that can display a set of 12 series on one single bar chart. So what I'm talking about here is, let's say if I am plotting the total profit on series 2, it will appear like this. So if, let's say, I change my, it will appear over here series 2. If I have change it to a line, right, I can, so two set of metrics are existing, as you can see, right? One is the units sold, that is in red, and then the total profit, that is the line basically I'm talking about. Although the figure is much higher, that is the reason the bar charts are appearing very small, right? But again, different set of metrics in the same bar chart we can display. Now I'll just do some styling over here. I'll change my colors for my column chart that I have developed over here. I'll just shift it to, yeah, this color, and then I have the ability over here, if I want to show the legend, right, I can show that as well. Now, but anyway, that's not required at this moment. So I can sort my data. Let's say if I want to see the bars in the descending, right, or in the ascending, I can make use, and then there's a default format as well. And then I have the settings that I can do. If I want to switch my y-axis to the right side, I can do that, right? But the left one is looking better. And then again, the font color, size, and the style, right? If I want to have bold to make it look more readable, right, I can do that. And then coming back to my x-axis, I can again perform certain set of activities over here. I can again change it to bold so that it is visible properly, as you can see, right? I can enable the title as well. As you can see, the region is appearing in the bottom over there, and again I can change it to bold, right? So now I can see clearly the number of units that are getting sold for each region displayed by this 3D bar chart. And again, I can take this thing off. As you can see, there is a title, units sold by region and country, right? If I don't want to display this, I can definitely take that off also. So I can put this as off, right? And then I can set some background over here if I want it to be a white, pure white. So I'll do that. So I'll set the transparency to 0. Well, that's it. And to make it more appealing, I can definitely change my borders, color as well, and then that's it. So I will change my page background to, let's say, a grayish color, and I'll change it to like this. This will enhance the readability aspect, as you can see over here, right? So that's it. And so I'll place my chart over here, and then now I'll import another visual that is again a 3D visuals. It's a pie chart or the donut visual they call it, right? So I'll bring that over here as another visualization to complete my report. So over here I'll choose my sales channel as category, and then what were the units that were getting sold, right? As you can see, online and offline, right? There are only two categories and it is appearing over here. But again, we will improve the readability and visibility by enabling the 3D license over here. I'll copy the license key for Zoomcharts and paste it here, and then I'll copy the license hash as well. I'll place it over here and I'll just disable the info button. And again, to enhance, I can always increase my radius, right? Outer radius to, let's say, 100, and then inner radius I can reduce it further, right? I can keep it as 20, and then if I want to enable it as a gauge, right, I can do that. But let's keep it as a donut only, and then if I want to put 3D effects, I can enable this option. And I don't want others as a category, so I'll disable that. And legend we don't need. Now the labeling, right, it is outside, but let's keep it inside, and we can give some nice font color over here. That should and it should be a style, it should be a bold style, and then I think we can give white as, yeah. And then the values, right, you can configure. As you can see, it's a number and percentage, right? So I can control that thing, right? And then again, decimal percentage, right? If I want more accurate, I can do that. And then tooltip, right? I can configure, right, what should be the percentage on my tooltip. It is 0, no, right? And then fill color settings, I can change it to gradient, right, to increase the look and feel. And then I can change the colors. I'll put some nice colors over here, and I can yeah. Okay, I think we are good. And then the title, again, I can take off that title, or we can give some meaningful title over here. I can say sales channel distribution, right? And I can give some font color, black being the standard, and I'll just change it like this. Background color should always be white, and that's it. I can give some nice heading over here, and then the background always should be white, so I'll increase that thing. That's it. And again, I can enable the borders. I can keep it as like white only. That's it. So as you can see, right, if I'm selecting over here, I'll just keep it a little bit bigger over here, right? So if I am clicking on online, right, it is affecting, it is cross filtering, right? So the unit that were sold online in Asia, they were this much, right? And if I click on offline, the units that were sold offline, in Asia, these are that much. Okay. And so this is like a cross filtering mechanism that is happening, right? Cross highlighting, we can call it, right? And so we covered the donut 3D visualization and the bar chart visualization by Zoom chart in this video. Thank you.